How you guys doing? This is Alex Christopher with the Duran, and I got some good feedback on the other video that I did where I was in front of the Olympic Stadium, the first Olympic Stadium of 1896, and I thought I would do another video here where I'm walking around Athens. I'm here for a couple more days, and then I'm flying out, going to an undisclosed destination. But I wanted to follow up on the Epstein story, because like I said in my last video, I think this has a lot of legs. And I think we're just way at the beginning. I mean, we really don't know much of what's going on, to be honest. I just finished a crosstalk, actually, with Peter Lavelle for RT. By the time this video is up, I'm sure the crosstalk will be up as well, and the subject was Epstein. So I encourage you guys to check it out. It was a really spirited debate, great show. We covered a lot of the news that is breaking on Epstein, and we tried to figure out what's going on. So what is going on? And by the way, I'm walking on in the National Garden here. It's called the Zapion. This is the Athens National Garden. The building here to my right is an exhibition hall. And you'll probably get a clearer picture as I walk out here to the open area of what's called the Zapio. This is the center of Athens. And so what do we know about what's happening with Epstein? Well, we know that Alexander Acosta, during his interview for the White House, did say that he was told to back off of Epstein because he belonged to the intelligence community. And I'm paraphrasing the exact quote. I'll probably put it up on the video, the exact quote. And that was uncovered by the Daily Beast. So that, I think, is interesting in and of itself. Now, I want to thank everybody that sent me videos for this Epstein story, especially the Amazing Polly one. That was quite interesting in the fact that you have William Barr's father, who was the headmaster of the Dalton School where Epstein was first hired, a two-time college dropout hired as a math and physics teacher at this very prestigious school. Okay, I don't really know what that's about. Is there a connection between William Barr's father and Epstein? I don't know. I mean, once again, there's so many unanswered questions, but possibly, but I don't think so, because it looks like that Barr's father kind of was run out of there, according to Amazing Polly. So he was run out of there, and they put this new guy in who seemed to do many of the things that Epstein did. I mean, he seemed to be like a template for what Epstein would become, the new headmaster. I forgot his name in the video, but I'm sure that you viewers will put his name down there, the new headmaster who replaced Barr. So it seemed that that guy, the new headmaster, was the template for Epstein's operation. And I think that's what we're dealing with now. We're dealing with what looks like to be some sort of state-sponsored, intelligence agency-sponsored operation. At least that's what it's looking like, because Epstein was no hedge fund manager, and I think that's becoming quite obvious. He had no infrastructure, he had no real trading business. But what he was doing is that he was gathering intelligence, and he was recording intelligence and documenting sex trafficking. And, I can't see what use Epstein may have for that type of intelligence other than just enriching himself, but I'm sure a lot of the state actors and intelligence agencies would have a use for that information, especially when we're dealing with very powerful people. Now, a lot is being said about, especially in the establishment left media, about Trump's connection to Epstein. There isn't one. There isn't any, is there? I mean, I find it very interesting that in 2015, during a CPAC convention, it was Hannity who asked Trump. This is before Trump, came down those escalators and announced that he was going to be running for the presidency. Trump said, Clinton should look out for this island thing, referring to Epstein. Trump knew what was going on. This is my hunch on the whole thing. And once again, people in the comments may, jump on me for this, but I think they tried to lure Trump It's a little windy now. I should have some sort of wind guard on the mic, but hopefully the sound is good. Anyway, I think that they tried to lure Trump and tried to get dirt on Trump, Epstein and the people on top of Epstein, above Epstein. But I think Trump didn't fall for it. And the reason I think Trump didn't fall for it is because Trump likes to be in control. I think you're talking about a man that doesn't like to drink, that doesn't like to lose his wits about him. And I think he saw what was going on instinctively and he said, no way, not for me. And I think it registered in his head. You have in 2008, 2009, the fact that he helped the legal team in Palm Beach try to press charges against Epstein, the girl that was actually bringing up a case against Epstein. It was Trump that actually helped out that legal team. We have that on video. We have the 2015 video where Trump tells Hannity at the CPAC convention full of thousands of people, he says, look out, Bill Clinton, for what's happening. That's what Bill Clinton needs to look out for, what's happening on this island. So Trump said that as well. And so I think, they tried to trap him, but they didn't. I think Trump's instincts, once again, they came to his aid. And there's no doubt that he has good instincts. And so I don't think Trump has anything to do with this, which I think is why the Democrats are focusing so much on Acosta now. And they're trying to divert away from Clinton. Now, in the Crosstalk show that we did, I wanted to make the point that, one of the guests was saying, Trump was friends with him, Trump was friends with him. I wanted to make the point that Trump was not friends with Epstein. We don't know if Bill Clinton was friends with Epstein, and Peter Lavelle made a really interesting point during the program. He said, we don't know because could it have been a transactional thing? Yeah, could have been purely transactional, Clinton's relationship with Epstein, as Kevin Spacey's relationship with Epstein, as Chris Tucker's relationship with Epstein, as Prince Andrew's relationship with Epstein, and the people behind Epstein. I mean, it could have been purely transactional, very much the way, there's a sex trafficker. This is a pimp, in essence. It's disgusting, but that's what's happening, is a transactional agreement. So, you don't know if Bill Clinton liked the guy or hated the guy, but we do know that he was on the Lolita Express and on that island. And we do know he was on that plane 26 times. And I'm going to make the point again and again. There are witnesses. There's no doubt about it. There's staff. There's security. There's people on the plane, pilots. There are witnesses. We need to find out what's going on. There are girls that are speaking that had this abuse happen to them, and they're starting to come out. So we need to hear from these people. Will we hear from these people? I don't know. It's a good question. This could get buried. There's no doubt that the establishment media and the deep state and the intelligence agencies, they weren't expecting this, which also leads me to believe that, and I'm changing my position a little because I wasn't sure if Trump was behind this or not. I think Trump may actually be behind this, of going after Epstein. And I know Amazing Polly made the connection between the Nexium, the Seagrams, and Epstein. Interesting connection. But I'm starting to think that Trump may be behind this because, unlike the Me Too movement, you don't see the celebrities creating hashtags. You don't see Twitter promoting this story. You don't see the media talking about the victims like they did with the Me Too movement, which was very much the Weinstein Me Too thing. The Harvey Weinstein thing was a controlled burn. There's no doubt that that thing was controlled. They gave up Weinstein to deflect from the larger derangement in Hollywood, and they used it as a bludgeon against Kavanaugh. That was what happened with the Me Too. And the whole hashtag was created in the PR offices of Los Angeles and New York. And the celebrities got on board, and the social media has got those hashtags trending, and all the results, pushed up that whole story. You're seeing the exact opposite for this. They're caught off of surprise, and that's why they're focusing on Acosta, on the Acosta angle, because that's all they got. They don't have anything else. Fusion GPS tried to find something, they couldn't find anything. So they're going to dig into this Acosta thing, and they're going to try to deflect That's what I think they're going to do. I think you're going to start hearing a lot of Acosta, and they're going to try to somehow create a connection between Acosta and Trump. Don't buy it. It's propaganda. I think at this point, it is safe to say, I could be wrong, but I think at this point, it is safe to say that Trump definitely does not have anything to do with this, and he may be the one behind going after Epstein. It's a hunch. I could be wrong, but I think that's the way this is playing out. Will this story get buried? Possibly. It may get buried. We may never know what's happening. Deals may get cut. Deals may get made, but I really hope not, because this has the potential to deliver on the promise made in 2016. This could drain the swamp, and it is a little noisy. It's rush hour now, and well, if you guys hear some of the car noise, I apologize for it. I'm now walking on one of the main streets in Athens. I'm outside of the gardens. But anyway, I will sign off on that note. Thank you for listening. We have some more videos on the way. Hopefully we'll tackle the Iran-UK tanker dispute that's going on. I don't really know what's happening there. Iran denies it. The UK says they tried to stop a tanker. I'll try to tackle that with Alexander later on tonight as we do some more videos. Check out the crosstalk on RT with myself and Peter. It should be up by the time this video is up. That show will be up as well. And what else? Help out the channel. Donate to PayPal, Patreon, subscribe star. That really helps us out a lot. And go to the Duran shop. I am wearing my Duran shirt. Someone commented the last video I wasn't wearing my Duran shirt. I am wearing my Duran shirt. As Alexander would say, 100% cotton. Feels great. Keeps me nice and cool on a very hot day, summer day in Greece. And if I had a mug now, I would show you. But go onto the sites. We have a lot of mugs. I'm not going to carry a mug around in the city, but we have a lot of mugs. We have a lot of other gear, hats, stickers, tank tops, V-necks, you name it, we got it. So buy something on the Duran shop. It really helps out the channel. It keeps us going. And we know that you're going to love our merchandise because we wear it. We love it. All right, guys, until next time, take care.